Hello everybody. I wanted to do a quick video today about Justin Trudeau and how he's trying to break Canada. Basically to break it in two. He's taking on whole globalist policy and mandates and such. Not good and not fair. A lot of the decisions he's making should have referendums before they can be made. It's not his choice. It's not his fucking country. It's all of our country, okay? It's not my country or your country. It's all of our country together. And I'm not talking about the illegal immigrants. I'm talking about the legal citizens, okay? Anyone who's come here from another country and is now a Canadian citizen, you're who I'm talking about. People that were born here, you're who I'm talking about. We have to stand up to this. If we don't, he's just going to keep getting worse. And I've made videos about this before. We need to stand up and say no. We need to stand up and say this is not right. And if we don't, he's just going to keep going, and he's getting worse. Now he wants to basically make it legal for immigrants to vote. They already have pretty much where people can, ID themselves with a fucking phone bill and not even have to prove they're a Canadian citizen or that they're over 18. All they got to do is say it, or have a letter from some stupid church or something like that saying that, yeah, yada yada. Well, with $20, your average preacher will write you a freaking note. Well, the imams on them would. I don't know about the Christian and Catholic clergy, but basically the imams will write them a note in a heartbeat for $20, right? We need to stop this. This is getting out of hand, and I'm not okay with it. Really not okay with it. And I think the louder our voices get, the more we'll be heard. The more people we can get to stand with us, the louder our voice will be. And like I say, that's why we need to unite. We need to come together, put our differences aside, and put our common ground together, and come together as one big army and say no. He can't do things if we're all saying no. But if most of Canada's not speaking out, and it's only us patriots who are speaking out, they're just going to write it off as a couple of people don't want this. Whoop-de-doo. We're going to do it anyway, right? We need to stop it. It's not right. And I'm going to do what I can to start a movement to stop what he's doing. We have a year to get rid of him, but in that year, think of the damage he can do. Think of the damage he's done already. And it's not going to get better, okay? We need to fight. We need to say no. And if we don't, well, we may as well kiss our country goodbye, because that's pretty much what he plans on doing. He doesn't think Canadians deserve this country. He doesn't think we appreciate our country enough, and that the immigrants want it more. And we all know that's not true. We know that's bullshit, and that's just his little propaganda. So let's get together, let's try and get a movement going and say no Trudeau, no more. And, basically, if we don't, think of what'll happen, right? Like I said, the voice is louder with more of us, so let's get together and get rid of this punk. We could do a no confidence vote if we had many millions of people to stand together and say no and vote no confidence, but we can't do that because too many people are afraid. Too many people have money invested in the government, or money invested in banks and bonds and all this kind of crap, and they don't want to lose that. But what they don't realize is they're going to lose it, because he's going to take it. The bail-in law, remember the bail-in law? Okay, it still stands, okay? And if you haven't looked up the bail-in law, look it up. It's not good. Now, the government tried backtracking on it, but basically how it's worded is how it's worded. And in times of banking trouble, the banks can just go into your accounts and take money. They don't have to have permission, and they're fully protected by the police and the government. So you better think about that if you're putting money in stocks and bonds and stuff. My friend lost over $35,000, just gone, okay? No explanation. Yeah, they pulled some phony little police investigation and found out it was a bank employee who did it. Okay, and there's no charges, because when you sign in for bonds and stocks and stuff, especially if they are to invest, that person can just give the okay to take all your money out and it's gone, and put it in some Ponzi scheme that he makes money and you don't, okay? He or she, whoever the bank person is. So read up on the bail-in rate. It's not good. He's done a lot of treasonous things to this country, and it's time we stop it. We can't stop it if we don't stand up and shout out no. So I'm going to end this video now. I want to thank all my subscribers, all my new subscribers, and all my viewers. And thank you very much for your support. And I hope I keep getting your support. And like I say, have an awesome day, and we'll chat soon. Bye.